alongside Kyle Siebert and Mark McGoldrick. Some other key people here in the room today, we've got Hayden Broadbelt, our auction floor manager, and Luke Jansen. Tony Jenkins is floating around somewhere as well, our CEO. Now, these gentlemen will be spotting and recording your bids today. If you need any help or any assistance, please don't hesitate to get one of them alongside you. They're very good at what they do and help many people realise their real estate dreams here in the auction rooms. On behalf of the company, a very warm welcome to the owners that we represent here today. We are delighted and privileged that you chose Holmwood, and we wish you the very best outcome today. To the buyers and the bidders in the room, good luck. Bid strong. Your consultants would have given you everything you need for today, including the LIM, the title and the contract from which we will work from today. Now, the contract explains the conduct of auction. I'm going to work on the assumption that this is a new experience for you, so follow me while I talk you through how we will work with you in the auction rooms here today. In all cases, the owners have provided us with a confidential written reserve that will not be disclosed. Now, should that reserve be reached or breached, the highest bidder will be the purchaser. If bidding doesn't reach the reserve, don't panic, it's not the end of the auction. Our practice is to pause the auction and talk with the highest bidder in one of these side rooms here. And if we don't meet a satisfactory conclusion, we'll pass the property in, where it will get taken to the wider market where conditional buyers can make an offer. Your best opportunity is here in the auction rooms today. The auctioneers may nominate sums by which your bids need to be raised. If the bid is not in the best interest of the seller, they can refuse such bids. If there is a disputed bid, we'll simply go back to the last undisputed bid and resume. Clause 2.6, now this is a really important clause, so listen carefully. The owner may withdraw the property at any time before it is sold without declaring the reserve. Now, that does include that situation where we are in negotiations with the highest bidder. Sometimes in those negotiations, the seller will say to the auctioneer, could you please go out to the auction floor and announce we have withdrawn the property and sold it to the highest bidder outside the room. So if you're sitting here waiting with extra interest, you will be disappointed, and we really don't want you to be disappointed. So please make sure we're working with your highest bid at all times. Clause 2.5 talks about the vendor bid. Let me explain how the vendor bid works. The owners have authorised the auctioneer and the auctioneer alone to bid on their behalf, should that be necessary. If and when Kyle, Mark or myself make a vendor bid, you'll be in no doubt it's a vendor bid. This is saying we're not for sale at this level and we need to keep going, and we do not place vendor bids anywhere near the reserve price. So that'll give you absolute confidence in bidding against a vendor bid. If any of our Harcourts colleagues are bidding on behalf of someone, we will identify them to you. Finally, if you are that lucky last bidder, when this hammer falls, we'll take you upstairs to our boardroom where you'll sign the auction contract and arrange to pay the 10% deposit of the final purchase price. Well, that's the formal part of today's proceedings, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck with your endeavours today. And we have Mark McGoldrick who's going to take us to the rocks.
First up.
Rocking it, Mark.
Just consulting with my lead marketing consultant, and thanks, Bridget. Lovely welcome, and good to see you all here. Hope the school holidays are treating you all well, and I'm certainly enjoying the traffic situation. Mark Hannington from our Maryvale office, here he goes. He does rock, and he is representing the property at number 11, The Rocks in Kennedy's Bush. We do thank our seller. Thank you very, very much. It's been a nice, happy stay for you. Oh, there's the outlook that we're talking about here, which I'm very excited. It's exclusive, it's prestigious in this part of Kennedy's Bush, and they don't come up very often, I think it's fair to say, Mark, isn't it? Mark loves and specialises in these types of properties, so has represented you all very, very well, made everything available and accessible, and it's the centrepiece of that documentation that Mark's distributed to you that I bring your attention to now, where the agreement says that number 11, The Rocks in Kennedy's Bush, well, it is a freehold estate. It's over a quarter of an acre, 1,107 square metres, so you've got a sizable parcel for yourselves to enjoy. The legal description is unchanged and it's absolutely exact. The list of chattels also. Now, the settlement date that we're working to is actually the 21st of this month. Some of you may be working to an alternative date that's been pre-agreed in writing, and of course we will abide by that. And thanks for seeking that out through Mark. Well, I think what you experience here with this property is architectural excellence. And it had to be 100% perfect, doesn't it? Because you're really on the front row of the grandstand to one of the most magnificent outlooks that Canterbury has. Isn't it marvellous just taking in those breathtaking views across the rolling hills? You can see the Holmwood quarry right out across the plains and over to the main divide. It doesn't get any better. It's modern, it's minimalist, it's beautifully constructed. It's got really great flow. We talk about flow in the business because that means you've got spacious living that just connects so well with the outdoors. You've got maximum sun and plenty of outdoor entertainment areas. Really easy home to look after. It will look after you. Kitchen is top grade, that is for sure, and you'll be entertaining a lot, I'm sure, multiple living zones. You've got versatility and flexibility in your accommodation, so you've got extra bedroom options and work from home, so you can figure that how you please. Excellent garaging with the home. All outdoor pursuits are available and on your doorstep, and they don't come up very often at all in this prestigious neighbourhood, so I'd like to see strong bidding to get underway, Mark. Good campaign, 11 The Rocks, who's going to rock and roll into the bidding for me and start me away? Ma'am? It's probably just a wee bit light for the property that we've got at hand. You might even say 9 for me might be just a more reasonable start within your powers. Split the difference and say 8, I'll work with you. 800,000, there we go. So we're underway with a live bid there at 800. Someone might say $1 million I'm picking, just to stamp your strategy on proceedings at $800,000. Who goes next? First call with my opening bidder down here. Wants to join this lovely community twice. Just got the first opening bid there, sir. Third call at 8. Is there a bidding competition? Surely at this level there would be. Well, I'm not going to hesitate and vendor bid at 9. I'll do that with absolute comfort, knowing there's no confusion as to value above that. Vendor bid at 900,000. Bridget explained it clearly. At 9 means we've got some work to do now. You could say $1 million if you like, ma'am. First call. We are on this lovely part of our city. Second call. Grandstand views, magnificent. Would be underselling. Third call. What would you say, ma'am? Could just be you and I. Not living there, but in the auction. Oh, yeah. At 9, would you say 950? Good on you. 950. Not really keen to place any more vendor bids. I'm at 950 just at the moment at these low levels. At 950 with a good astute bidder who's doing well at 950. First call at that figure. Second call, $1 million, surely. You've all seen recent sales data and information. Third chance, am I seeing a nod? At 950, look, ma'am, I'm going to treat you with respect that you deserve. At 950. Jamin, I don't think I'm going to vendor bid again, and if it is just this one bidding party and ourselves, we'll just pause and talk in private, absolutely no problems. We'll just pause the auction there. It is not for sale at 950, but we'll see if we can get this buyer into 11 The Rocks. So I'll just pause for a moment. Amy might put on a little bit of music for us.
Took a stroll downtown this evening when I heard music echo through the night. The same old songs that I heard the night before. So I started running so I wouldn't be too late. I didn't think that I would singing songs, dancing through the night. I didn't think that I would ever see your face again, but I was wrong. I can't believe we're dancing in the street. All I ever wanted was to get close to you. Now I'm burning up in your atmosphere. I can't feel my feet while we're dancing in the street. In the neon light, with the music on repeat all through the night. And when the music started to fade out, first rays of sunlight lit up your eyes. Oh, how I wish this night would never end, so we can keep on dancing. I didn't think that I would ever see your face again, but I was wrong. I can't believe we're dancing in the street. All I ever wanted was to get close to you. Now I'm burning up in your atmosphere. I can't feel my feet while we're dancing in the street. In the neon light, with the music on repeat all through the night.
All right, brothers and buyers, if I could have your attention, please. If you are just joining us, welcome to the Holmwood Auction Room. Thanks very much, Zanny. And welcome to those joining us at holmwood.co.nz. We take you now to PREBBLETON, a small change in the order, 62 Birchs Road. And Zanny Paulson, Jessica Pills and the team, they've had the great pleasure of working with our good owners, Anthony and Taryn, at this wonderful address. The contract describes the property, bidders and buyers, as a freehold title. It is 836 square metres more or less, and the settlement day, your lucky day, the 31st of May, that being a Wednesday 2023 settlement date. I had the great pleasure of visiting this address not just once but twice. That's how much I enjoyed it. And it is most impressive. Fantastic street appeal. You really have to commend the architects, define architecture. I almost said divine, but that's understandable. Inside, equally impressive. I said to Zanny and the team, this is one of my, probably my favourite floor plan that I've seen this year. It is just so clever. That beautiful, stylish central kitchen, palazzo kitchens. They've done a superb job. The high bench top, the quality appliances. It really is the hub, the heart of the home. Beautiful open plan living space. Almost more windows than walls, but so warm. Plenty of sunshine throughout the day. And then you've got that really clever, sensational little living nook or TV room. I think that's great for the guests or the kids. Indoor-outdoor flow superb. Bedroom accommodation is ample. Secret office nook. I could go on, but I won't, Zanny, so let's get underway. We know the benefits of this beautiful location here in PREBBLETON. Thanks, Zanny. Bidders and buyers, the only thing that remains to be seen is who will be the new owner at 62 Birchs Road. Vendors' instructions are that we get underway at $1 million. $1 million vendor bid. Who'd like to be the new owner? Shout me a bid and let's get underway. I'm in your hands, bidders and buyers, $1 million with me. I look for a $25,000 rise. First call at $1 million. Second call. At 1 million, I look for 25,000. Third and final call at $1 million. 25,000. Nice to meet you folks at $1,025,000. Good luck with your bidding today. You've picked a great home, no doubt. At $1,025,000 on the first chance. This is a future-proof location. It is just minutes from our burgeoning city, but it still has that small town feel. Great place to invest your money. Second call, $1,025,000. Certainly a great place to raise kids. Third final call at $1,025,000. All right, folks, I'm going to place another vendor bid. It will be my last at $1,050,000, just to keep things ticking along. At $1,050,000 now, I seek another 25,000. Would you take me there? At $1,050,000, first call vendor bid. Second call. And $1,075,000. Very good, astute bid there at $1,075,000. Who takes me to 1.1? First time at $1,075,000, second call. Third and final call at $1,075,000. You appear to be my only bidders at this stage. Let's have a conversation outside of the room. We'll take a pause. Any better bidder offer? We'll take a pause, have a conversation. Auction is open, and we'll be back with you very, very soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just haven't got an update for you on 11 The Rocks just yet. We're just continuing discussions with our highest bidder, so I'll be able to do that shortly. We've got a CEO whose name is Tony Jenkins, and he's always putting rules on us. He said, I want you to auction a house with Jenkins Street in the name. So Alex went out and did that, Alex Neat from our St Albans office, and we've come up a good one. Number 10 Jenkins Street in Kaiapoi, in this great part of Kaiapoi. You know, it's got that great proximity to the high school. It's a very quiet and peaceful community here, and lovely house-proud streets. I noted on my visit yesterday, and this house has been freshened up and ready to go at 10 Jenkins Street, Kaiapoi, in the Waimakariri district. It is set to go for family, all of those good proportions on the 771 square metre section. Freehold indeed. It is legally described in an accurate fashion on that agreement that Alex has made available to you. Thursday the 27th of April. It's pretty rapid settlement terms, so you'll be in there lickety split and get going. It's ready for you to move in, and we guarantee you vacant possession on that day. Well, I think the good thing about this home being a 4-bed, 2-bathroom home is it's really been freshened up and just ready for you to move straight in. If there's not a thing for you to do, you can just get cracking and get into a great family lifestyle. That is for sure. Quite a secluded little street, Jenkins. It is quiet, and you've got a lot of privacy that you're going to enjoy as well. The home opens out before you. You immediately know the carpet's been freshened up, painting's been done, so you're ready to go. I see the carpet in the double garage as well. It's got the pool table in there in the moment where the previous family have enjoyed their recreation. There's a lot of versatility about it as well. So 4 bedrooms plus the office, the study nook as well. So for work from home, that's pretty good. Multiple living spaces. You've got the wedgie log burner too, which I think is an absolute bonus. Always warms the heart to see that on the chattels list. Great section. It's all ready for you to go. It's absolutely tortilla flat. And you've got outdoor entertainment zones for all weathers. Catches a lot of lovely sun. Master's got the ensuite, of course, and a good walk-through robe. And so it's all there for you for good family living. And it's going to be an affordable option for you too, I think. But let's find out. 10 Jenkins Street. Alex Neat's represented, and it is a very neat home as well. Thanks, Deb, for that appreciation. Thanks very much. Who's going to say 600 or something stronger than that, just to get underway at 10 Jenkins Street? 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, double garage. Just search my potential bidding platform to start. No sudden or jerky movements there. Okay, I'll start on a vendor bid at 6. So I'm comfortable to do that just so we can quell your nerves. I think you call out a 20 for me might be a good bid, maybe a stronger bid at 50, you tell me. Strategy is all important in our auction room, is it not? 600, there's a lot of reasons to love it on 771 square metres. First time, is there 20 or better to go? Second call, the kids walk or bike to the high school. It's a fantastic institution. Third call, what about the roading changes? Made it so easy to get around into the city in an absolute jiffy. Northern Corridor. 20,000? Still on behalf of the owner at 620. This is your last warning on notice. We make it available to everybody in the marketplace, unless the astute and clever ones in the auction room want to put forward the folding for me at 20, maybe you'd say 40. First chance. It's all been done. It's all freshened up. Twice and final. Alex, they prefer to queue up with all the other people that you're going to have to go and ring up now. We've got a market price, some sharp market intel. I think it's a very attractive price at $719,000 that we're going to go back to the market with. So there you are. If you're watching on Auctions Live, you know that the property is now priced and available to everybody in the marketplace, including conditional parties. Talk to Alex Neat in St Albans. He's very easy to get in touch with. I'll just check and see how our negotiations are going, and I'll be back to do McFaddens Road. So Joshy, we're next up. So. We can just wind straight into our next auction, and here we are with Josh Hilbers from our Maryvale office. He's been working in combination with Matt Dawson, and the boys have worked well together. To the BBC Limited team, thank you very much, and what a stunning job you've done here at 52B McFaddens Road in St Albans, in that desirable pocket of it, Paparoa Street school community, which we all love, and the work that's been done. Josh, I know you've had a lot of comments. People say, is this actually a brand new home? But the work that's been done is of such a high standard that you cannot be blamed for assuming that. Anyway, here we are at 52B McFaddens Road, cross-lease and freehold. Legals are spot on, chattels are as well. Settlement the 27th of April with some flexibility in that regards. And you know I've got some good news for you. There was additional clauses 28 and 29 around the garage door and code of compliance certificate. Both those issues have been seen to and fixed up and ready to go. Brand new garage door and the certificate is in, so they no longer apply to the agreement. That should be good news for you. Well, there's no denying it's a stunning looking home. You can see the finish that has been carried out. It's absolutely dazzling. Really striking looking home. Inside, outside and everything in between has seen a great deal of attention with a high specification as well. I love the exterior of the home. It really caught my eye. It is absolutely pristine. Walking into the home, you can appreciate the multiple living zones, how sunny and sheltered the property is. A really top-notch kitchen's been installed, and that open area, just where family are going to gather, where you'll entertain superbly. Great proportions in the bedrooms upstairs. The quality of the bathrooms, I think, is absolutely scintillating. You've got excellent internal access garaging, of course, lots of off-street parking, great outdoor area, and a great home for family or people in all sorts of different situations. Maybe if the family have flown the coop and they come back occasionally, it'll suit you too, but being part of that Paparoa Street school community is really coveted, it's really desirable. So get yourself in the heart of it. Hope you've enjoyed the images. Start us away in the bidding at McFaddens Road. Super street, super address. Kick us off where? This time an assertive start would be on the menu, I would have thought. Perhaps a little more assertive than that. Look, I don't mind suggesting $750,000 to start at $750 would be easy, surely. The home, for all intents and purposes, brand spanker. On behalf of the owner, leaving it all to me today, I'm happy to share the load. First call on a vendor bid at $750. Someone just rock it to the 8. To get in this part of the city, this is entry level, I assure you, on all counts. Second call, nice establishment in the garden. That's the bonus that you get. Tucked away in private. Third at $750. I'll give you one chance. I'll go to 8 on a vendor bid. I'm not going to dilly-dally if we're not getting a hand up. Josh is going to go straight back to the marketplace. 8, is there 825? First call. Second call on a vendor bid at 800. Third call, I'm not seeing the love. I'm not seeing the hands up for the auctioneer. You prefer to talk to Josh Hilbers. Okay, I can work with that. Josh, we're not going to sell a beautiful home like this at $850. I'll just pass it in there and welcome buyers above that figure. You do have to be north of that figure to come and purchase, but I do encourage you to come and inspect. I'm going to pass the property back to Josh Hilbers, and along with Matt Dawson, they will be handling all inquiries. And now I'm going to go back and find out what's happening at the Rocks.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for patiently waiting. I take you back to PREBBLETON now. We left the room with 62 Birchs Road on a live bid at $1,075,000. There's been some good discussion outside of the room. Folks, can I just confirm you've graciously agreed to increase that bid to $1,150,000 with the view to owning the property? And where are my lovely owners? We are on the market and ready to sell at $1,150,000. Last chance, buyers. In fact, I'll give you three. First call at $1,150,000. Second call. Third and final call at $1,150,000. Property's going. It is going to some very nice people. It's gone and sold. Anthony, Taryn, thanks so much for the opportunity. Please keep doing homes and home renovation, design and build. We love your style. All the best with your next chapter. Zanny and the team. Jess, all the best. Congratulations, good work. We'll be back with you with an update very soon, folks.
This is
Another broken plate, another called off date. We never seem to get it right. Another heart attack, words that we can't take back. We are the reason opposites attract. Once we slam the door on the second floor, I regret it all. When I think it through, I can't help the way I feel for you. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the words can't stay. I wanna change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Sitting there by the phone, hoping you'll answer yours. Baby, let's talk until we're fine. You've been in bed for days, empty without me, you say. Can't you just magically turn up in mine? Then you knock on my
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. The Rocks, you remember we paused at 950. We've had an increase in the bid from our highest bidder to 1,100,000. There's work to be done here. It's not for sale at that figure. So it has to be higher. If you are, then ring up Mark Hannington from the Mayorvale office. You might even expect a call from him. There's value north of that figure, I am sure. It's a gorgeous home with a marvellous outlook in Kennedy's Bush, where they don't come up too often. Passed it on a live bid of 1-1, but still available, which is good news for you. So talk to Mark Hannington. Concludes our program. Good work, Kyle. Bridget, lovely introduction today. And on behalf of Tony and the whole team, Hayden, thanks very much. Luke, good as gold. Thanks, Amy and Janelle. Marvellous.